Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Sopranos. This is season 2, episode 12, titled The Knight in White Satin Armor. This is the penultimate episode. I believe the penultimate episode means it's the episode before the finale. I always forget that word. Penultimate is the episode before, not the episode before the before. It's like Christmas Eve, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. But I believe penultimate means the episode before. Could be wrong. If not, you learned something today. Yeah, last episode, house arrest. Uncle June, I feel a little bad for him. I mean, he's an old man. He's kind of been cut out by Tony. He's being manipulated by Richie, who's being manipulated by Janice, and it's all kind of like coming to a head here. Tony's like the target, like fighting wars from all different sides here. Like I said, I do feel bad for Uncle June. He just feels like an old man, kind of like lost everything. But it is just the way of the game works. I mean, the FBI is on your asses, so you kind of have to kind of lay low a bit. You're a frail old man who now has sleep apnea or whatever. He has like this machine he has to like wear while he sleeps. And he met this one lady, or I guess he knew her a while back. I forgot what her name was, but she called him Corrado, which is the same nickname or whatever that one lady was referencing him as, I believe, in season 1 before he pied her. So this one's the white and satin armor. I'm guessing it's Richie, because I saw Richie on the thumbnail here is like wearing all white or whatever. But I don't really know what to expect. All I know is that trouble's happening. I mean, David, whatever his name is, Robert Patrick's character, he's into some things. Meadows on her way to college, I believe. Anthony Junior, what was he doing? Livia, she said she had another stroke, but I believe that was off camera. I could be wrong about that, though. Huh. There's a lot of stuff at play, though. I mean, let's just see what happens going on. But before I do want to remind you guys, Patreon for the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. So I just want to do a quick reminder, guys. If you're watching this episode on YouTube right now, we're probably like 4, 5, 6 episodes ahead over on Patreon, full length, uncut, unedited. So if you guys are really interested in that, not wanting to wait around for me to get around to editing these things, hop on over there. Good stuff abound. Of course, I have other shows like Euphoria up there, The Wire, certain select seasons to shows like Supernatural, full reactions to Dark. There's movie reactions. I'm doing John Wick right now, so if that tickles your fancy, hop on over there. But yeah, let's just have some fun, and let's do it. All right, guys, here we go. You know what's funny? Shows these days don't really have theme music, right? It's just like a splash card, and that's it. I miss the unique feel of a TV show having a theme song. Like, this is really good. The Wire was really good. Like, TV shows with theme songs, they just have this, I don't know. Feels like you're just traveling back in time. Now shows will have like a cold open and then inciting incident, then splash card, and then cut to a new scene. Oh yeah, they were looking for houses. Janice and Richie. Maybe?
Had some great naps on this set, T.
You okay over there?
Shades of starving students. Santa Monica, summer of 78.
You a mover?
Yeah? Oh, you're looking great, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, Julia, beautiful.
Richie's son is still flying down the Rio?
Richie's son?
He is.
Oh, hey, man. Jack, how's your rash? How you doing?
What's the matter?
Jackie Aprile was a man who loved knowledge. If he knew he dropped out of college,
Oh, okay. So his son, his name's Jackie, too?
Bill Gates. Do you know that he's taking AJ to the dirt bike championships at Giant Stadium?
AJ can't go. You got a C in algebra.
Does Carmelo know about this?
A C in algebra?
Oh,
that's fucking
I
crazy.
don't want him around my
I
kids.
failed algebra
Richie?
one semester.
You heard me.
In high school, but...
You know, you just can't stand to see me happy, can you? You motherfucker.
Take this shit,
Move your own
teach
damn
ass.
shit. Don't argue with me if you need my help. Because I will walk out. Gross. You went straight to her, huh? Remember when you were banging Carmela? Like, that was a nice moment a couple episodes ago. Thought we were making some progress, but, you know, guess not. Jesus. Bro, wash your
I
dick.
love my new pony boots, Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Get off the fucking bed with those
Wear them when
boots,
you go in some
damn.
of your interviews.
Interviews?
Tony, how soft.
Interviews for what? Software engineer? Data analyst?
Doing it.
It's good money in modeling, Reen. You don't want to spend the rest of your life behind a perfume counter at a department store, do you?
What do you care what I do?
What is that?
Chicken soup for the soul.
Should eat tomato sauce for your ass. It's the Italian version.
Tomato sauce for your ass? Is that a real book? I'll look it up. I'll write it down, actually. It might be real.
Maybe it's something you ought to think about.
Now,
Finding somebody who can give you everything you want. Talking about a family, marriage, children.
so she's in it for the money, obviously. So
What, to take you out to dinner and screw your fucking brains out? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Tony's so
Tony, no, don't go.
weird.
You don't know what the fuck you want.
Please. You know this
It's like George Costanza, only in mobbed up.
I'll die without you.
No, you won't.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she's so broken.
No,
It's
I'm
so
telling
sad.
you, if you'll go, I'll kill myself.
Well, don't do that. Enjoy the boots.
You.
I've been in line for 10 fucking years.
You've been in jail, bro.
If he was boss when Richie
Shut
got
up,
out of
boy.
prison, and it had nothing to do with they were brothers. You respected my father and you respect Richie.
Those who want respect, give respect.
Basically got another Christopher over here.
He just told you to shut the fuck up. And he told me to go fuck myself.
The minimization process could be very good for us, Corrado.
What does Corrado mean, exactly?
If they find abuses, we take those findings to the judge and possibly have all the wiretap evidence thrown out.
That's fucking great.
But it'll cost the study. Ballpark figure?
Yeah, Wrigley fucking Field, for Christ's sake.
400,000.
Larry's had as much time as me to think about why he's under indictment, and some other people ain't.
So what do you want me to do?
Go talk to Alley Boy. Feel him out. But he's a slippery fuck. Don't commit.
Alley boy.
He's got tremendous moxie for his size.
Tell me about it. He's a fighter.
What are we up to? Usual.
What's this?
Open it.
No, I can see it's JW Gold, but we can't accept gifts, Al.
Open it.
The fuck is all this?
I owe you, Skip. The rest
Why?
of my life, I'll never forget. An airline ticket from the Scatino bus stop. Tony made the guy order blocks of these things through the sporting goods store.
I'll put it on file.
You could use it as probable cause for a warrant, couldn't you?
Oh my god.
First, you have to tie the ticket to Tony. And he's too smart to use any of them himself. He probably moved them by now. However, this engagement party for the sister,
This is crazy.
I'm gonna want to wire you
Because
up.
Pussy really
I know you're
is an
sensitive.
informant.
Fuck that.
I thought maybe he was like morally divided, but I don't know. And by morally divided, I mean like maybe like loyalty, like loyal wise. I guess he's torn because he's been loyal to Tony all these years, but I don't know. Carmela in all red? I like it. But do the colors mean anything in the show?
You still got any of those airline tickets you got from the Scatino bus stop?
Fucking creep.
Who? Rich?
Meadow, go help your mother.
Oh, trying to set up his son with Meadow.
So, Janice, I really don't have a shot anymore.
Having a good fucking time?
I'm sorry. I'm glad for you.
You should see Mom when we left the house. She really wanted to be here.
Go back to the part where I was glad for you.
Don't give her a chance, Tony. She's a completely different person since the doctors put her on Prozac.
Put her on.
Prozac.
Janice!
Like everyone's getting bits of information.
She's changed my ass. She's just too senile to remember what she hates. What's wrong with you today?
What do you care?
I mean, she has plenty of reasons, I'm sure, to dislike you, Tony, but what's the reason today? Or now?
They say it's never too late, and they say all good.
Something's gonna happen.
Those who wait, they're right on both counts.
Is she pregnant? What's gonna happen when they get pregnant?
Glad for you, Dad.
Oh,
Stepmom.
thanks, Rick. Okay. Well, I just wanted to share my happiness with everybody here. And I have been looking for my soulmate for all of my life.
Aww. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand why she's a little salty. Because Janice is really in love and Tony's an asshole. Yeah.
I gotta go out.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Yes, you ought to be, definitely.
She's drunk, she's crying. She's
Oh.
afraid to sleeping pills.
What the fuck does she think?
Oh, it's not her fault.
Please.
So, what are they going to think when Tony Soprano shows up for a department store clerk? Or whatever you said, a cashier?
Jesus Christ, Reen.
I don't care no more what happened.
Don't say that shit. You got your whole life ahead of you.
The ambulance, emergency room. How's she gonna pay? You think they give her medical insurance at that department store she works
Better
in?
start hooking.
Take care of it.
Obviously, I'm joking, guys. I'm just saying. The fact that he's here consoling her when he has a wife at home
Everything's gonna
irritates
be all right.
me. Like, I don't care about any of this.
You're working overtime here, Carmela. Do you remember how radiant I looked walking down that aisle? You're depressed, aren't you? Depressed? Well, I leave that to others. I'm just being realistic. Because in a year, tops, you're going to have to accept a Gumar. Oh, yeah? Yeah, well, I'd like to see a Gumar that's going to let him hold a gun to her head when they fuck. I thought you were a feminist. Usually he takes the clip out.
Usually?
It's a ritual. It's fetishistic. That's all.
What if it gets in the heat of the moment and she says something wrong during sex and he's like, bam.
Imagine getting a facelift. 1 week later, you're in jail.
Can you imagine that? You get a facelift and 1 week later you're in jail?
Anyway, I had the feeling you didn't like what you were hearing.
Larry expected to get fucked out of that bit.
Now that's a sad commentary.
We're all manipulating each other.
What's Larry gonna do?
Well,
You guys are guests of the government.
Yeah, well, some people are stuffing themselves.
Some people are out there stuffing themselves. Only Larry's got a trial coming up.
why is he repeating?
How about you, Albert? You weigh in anytime.
I'm with him.
All things being equal.
No. Make a move against Tony Soprano. No way. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god. I don't know why that caught me off guard real quick. Where are we? Paint shaker. Oh, hardware store. I was like, what am I looking at?
Vic,
Carmela.
Oh my
I'm
god.
running into you here. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. And how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Just shopping for a roller. Oh, look, Vic, truthfully, I'm not just running into you here. I saw the name of the store on your supplies. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For the house?
Maybe someday I will be free.
Mmm.
But if you had come that day, I might have done something that I would be sorry for forever.
He's like, damn it!
And so I wanted to thank you for thinking for the both of us, for being strong for the both of us. Thank you.
He's gonna go home and just fiercely masturbate. He's like, fuck. Hey, is that Carmela?
Christ. Jesus. You know who she's married to?
Do you feel responsible for her suicide attempt?
I was banging.
Can
her for
someone
years.
feel responsible for something like
Is that
that?
a hardship on her?
That's cute. How many women I've been through? I don't know why I just don't say fuck her with this one.
Why do you think?
I think she's seriously depressed.
You like broken women. Yeah, I know.
I'm
And not your wife.
interested in why you're ending it.
What do you mean, why? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? I mean, aren't you telling me that all the time in here?
I don't think I've ever passed judgment on your sex life or any patient's sex life.
What's wrong with you?
Why now?
Yeah. 2 years, like you said.
Because it's not fun anymore, okay?
Why
You
not?
recommend
Why
something or
not?
So?
Larry's out.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Take this. I can't.
He's like, okay, no problem, Mr.
Larry
Soprano.
now, but I'm not the problem. I got friends in federal holding that would like nothing better than to take that weak fuck out.
Listen, Richie. Let me think about this a while. We gotta screw our courage to the post. You're a good boy, Richie.
It's gonna be good.
Richie and his son's name is Jackie, probably in for his brother, right? Because Richie's brother was Jackie, who died of cancer. And he probably named his son after him, maybe. I'm guessing. And Larry was the other kid. The one who was repeating certain sentences for some reason.
Fucking loser. He couldn't sell it.
Richie?
Pay attention. You just may learn something here.
All right, I'm listening.
Who am I best off with?
Tony.
Me, best off with.
Tony. I mean, if we're thinking logically.
He couldn't fucking sell it. He's not respected. But Tony, with his impulsiveness and selfishness,
he can sell it.
I'm better off with Tony.
Yeah, duh, no shit. Ooh, this is an interesting twist. Imagine Tony and
I
June
want to see Anthony at the doctor's office tomorrow.
turn on Richie. Richie won't see that coming.
What are you looking at?
Tony.
I'm in awe.
June will get credit from Tony. Will get credit with Tony. Brownie points. And then June could probably strike when Tony's not suspecting it.
How's it going? This racket?
Hey, about those airplane tickets.
To pay off. Fucking license.
Oh, and Chris is dumb enough to say something.
A pharmaceutical. Oh, tonight, boss, I got something hard edge. What? Pokemon cards. Me and Tommy Mac are taking down a truckload. Yeah? Where? Tommy knows.
Pokemon.
You don't want to fat fuck.
They don't have the licensing for Pokemon. They're not going to show the cards. I have a binder.
Anyway, what difference does it make?
Somewhere. Actually, a couple binders.
I just heard about they're gonna jack a load of these Pokemon cards.
You wear a wire, that's what you do. But I in no way want you going along on any hijack. You hear me?
Okay.
Get out of here! I hate you, you fucking bastard!
You're released from the hospital without a psychiatric evaluation?
It's a very bad day for her.
One isn't.
I went to a modeling agency like you told me. I waited 4 hours to see Mr. Littman. You told me I am too old.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I told you. It's all over for me. Where's my knight in the white satin armor?
Listen, I got the number of a guy I want you to talk to.
Who?
A shrink.
Yeah, psychiatry.
I know what is.
Comes highly recommended. You're gonna feel better if you talk to him.
You are not the boss of me.
Okay.
Tony.
Go fuck yourself then. Because I'm trying to be a nice guy. I went through a lot of trouble to get that number.
Psychiatrist is very scary thing for Russian. Means being sent to Gulag. Political rehabilitation.
Damn. Kiss off.
The basics cost $20,000.
Janice, maybe you should slow down on the spending for the time being.
Something wrong?
Only thing things can get fucked up for a while.
Richie, if something's happening to you, then it's happening to me.
This shit with your brother. It's been building since I got out. You give him a jacket, your treasure, and he gives it to his fucking Polak maid.
But we're still going ahead with everything at the house, right?
We'll see.
It's just sad. That's all.
What?
AJ didn't have the flu. He doesn't want you around his kids.
Olivia's upstairs. That's so funny.
Searchlight Diner. Subject is still not left.
Ding, ding, ding. Yo, Puss, what you doing out here? What you got there?
5:16 a.m. Subjects departing Searchlight Diner.
Imagine if Pussy gets tailed while tailing. What would your excuse? You are so close. There are video games that tell you to not get too close, like following missions. I love those missions, actually. Don't get spotted, but don't lose them. Stay far enough away. What the hell are you doing? Stop! What was that? How did that happen?
Soprano resident.
Tony's there.
May I ask who's calling?
Just put him on.
Who is calling, please? Это русская плать. Ты не первая, ты знаешь.
Позови его к ёбаному телефону.
This is kind of funny.
This for you.
Hello?
Tony, I miss you. I love you.
Oh my fucking god.
We'll call you again.
Who is that, your little Russian girlfriend?
It's over between us. It has been for a very long time.
Bullshit.
Okay, I saw her. But it's not what you think. She tried to commit suicide.
Oh, fuck you.
I broke it off with her and she tried to kill herself because she said she didn't want to go on without me. The poor kid.
You are putting me in a position where I'm feeling sorry for a whore who fucks you? You know what's even stranger? For a second, I believed you.
But it's the truth. I mean, she has no reason to... I feel bad for her. Justice for Carmela, man.
Richie Aprile is moving against you.
He doesn't have the balls.
He's got a legitimate beef with you. You're fucking
Uncle June
lying to
is
everybody.
doing what I
Why don't you stick
thought.
to what you know?
You approached Albert Burris, and Albert said no.
Albert told you this?
No. I got it from Richie himself at my house yesterday. He's gonna take you out, and Larry Burris, and anybody else who doesn't go along.
Why the fuck is Richie telling you all this?
With him.
Really? What gave him that idea?
What I wanted him to believe. I've been playing him.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't believe this.
I raised a non-issue, and he fell for it.
Cause you're like a double agent now, huh?
Triple, maybe. I don't know.
Helm?
Fuck you.
How do I know you're not playing me?
Yeah, look at me while you say this.
If I didn't come to you, your fucking wife would be a widow, and your children wouldn't have no father.
Ooh.
So go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and you could have died already. Remember that one guy that was following him? When he and Meadow went to check out colleges? He could have died.
I'm grateful to you. I am. Kick it up to 7.5. But don't sell drugs on those routes. Short-sighted.
Is Uncle June triple playing him? I guess we'll see if the camera lingers on him.
You know that asshole's marrying my sister?
You gotta wonder where she is in all of this.
Ah. Like, you're just now thinking about this, Tony? No way. I was thinking about this shit ever since she showed up.
My future brother-in-law's caused a serious problem. How serious? Must have me popped. That motherfucker. So now I gotta decide what to do about him. I genuinely don't think there's anything to gain by keeping him around.
You'd have to pop your sister too, then.
Get it done.
Holy shit. He just got the word. But Janice is gonna be pissed. Now?
My kid hit me up for $5,000 today to go to England for these dance contests.
$5,000.
Fucking discatiado. My fucking dinner on the table and keep your mouth shut.
Will you shut up? But just because he's a ballroom dancer, you think your son is gay? And what if he was gay? What difference does it make?
Oh my god! What the fuck?
You gonna cry now?
Great, now I'm feeling sad for and sorry for... No fucking way! No! Okay, I didn't see this coming. Wow. They killed Richie! Holy fuck! I did not see that coming.
Hello?
Tony, I need
Someone killed
to
Richie.
come over now, okay?
What's the matter?
I can't say.
What do you mean you can't say?
No, I can't.
She's gonna say
say
someone
without you.
killed
Think
Richie.
of
And he's gonna think Paulie did it.
All right, just stay right there. I'm gonna be right over.
Oh, shit. He thinks she's playing him. You better think of a story.
Don't hit me.
Where's Ma?
She's upstairs.
No one heard the shots? No one called the police?
I didn't mean it, Tony. What you doing?
Take a shower. Give me the clothes and the shoes you got on.
This shit just got crazy. I did not see that happening at all. This episode's been crazy good. Crazy good.
You are not an FBI employee, Sal. Okay?
I think he wants to like fall back on something.
I know I misspent most
He
of my
knows
life.
that
I know
he's
that.
burned all
I
his
know
bridges
fucking
with
well. We live in a
the
society
mob.
of laws, and I got it.
He wants to fall back on
You are gonna
something.
help us build a case against Tony Soprano.
But that's it. Damn.
Sal.
Sil? Oh.
Whoa. We don't got time for that now. Get him out of here. Get rid of him. Bring his car to the salvage crusher.
Ah! They're cutting him up? I mean, what else do you do, right?
It's gonna be a while before I eat anything from Satry House.
Yeah, you gotta sterilize all that.
Ma, go back to bed.
I just don't know what happened to me. I had the strangest dreams all night long. People coming and going. I couldn't get up off the bed.
Oh, you're a conscious? Conscious?
What kind of a fucking chance did she have with you as her mother? You're always nagging her about her weight. She goes out on a date, she comes home, you call her a fucking tramp.
I'm gonna wait out in the car.
You make things up. Now you tell me when I ever did anything to any of you.
You don't know. You don't have a fucking clue.
I gave my life to my children on a silver platter.
Oh, fuck this.
She was laughing. Wow. Your face, though, he really hit her. I can't believe
I'm
that.
not gonna forget this, Tony.
I mean, in my mind, I'm like, man, she should kill him, but I didn't think she was actually gonna do it.
All in all, though, I'd say it was a pretty good visit.
What's wrong with our family, Tony?
I go to a shrink. She says that our mother is a narcissistic personality. She says that Ma's a person who was incapable of experiencing joy.
Richard told me you were going to a shrink. I used to suggest it, and you'd blow your stack at me.
Maybe you ought to think about it.
What'd you do with him?
We buried him on a hill, overlooking a little river, with pine cones all around.
You did?
Come on, man, that's what the fuck. What do you care what we did with him? You're gonna miss your bus.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So Janice is really leaving?
Go ahead.
She's only here for a season? No! I kind of wanted to see what else she was gonna do. Maybe she'll be back. Carmela?
You've been gone all night. Half the morning. What the hell happened over there?
Richie's dead.
Janice decided to go back to Seattle.
Well, what about Richie? He must be devastated.
Richie's gone.
Well, what do you mean gone?
Gone.
Where?
Carmela!
Don't make me make you an accessory after the fact.
An accessory after the...
I could strangle you right now. 18 years you can't pick up on the cues here?
Oh, my God.
I took care of it.
That was not a marriage made in heaven.
Don't tell me you're happy now. Is she gonna get up, stop reading, and start doing stuff now?
After Meadows' graduation, me and Rosalie April are going to Rome
Oh, the wife's
for
trip?
3 weeks.
Excuse me?
What do you mean,
Rosalia's
excuse
a
me?
hustler, shop. You're gonna have to chauffeur AJ around to his dentist. And
Yeah.
and you've got to find a tennis clinic for Meadow to join.
Oh, be a parent.
Because if I have to do it, Tony,
So do you.
I just might commit suicide.
That's kind of fucked up, but I get where she's coming from. Hey, Tony. Yo, I kind of like this. Good job, Carmela. I like this a lot, actually. All right, guys. So that was The Sopranos season 2, episode 12, titled "The Knight in White Satin Armor." That was probably my favorite episode of the series thus far. I don't know how many times I've said that, like watching the show, but I think that had to have been my favorite episode. I've said that a few times. There's like a few episodes that like stick out to me when it comes down to like naming episodes, but I can't remember the names of it. But this is definitely one of them. A lot of shocking things happen, things I didn't expect, things I'm kind of iffy on. Janice is gone. Richie's gone. Two things I just kind of thought was going to be, I don't know, stuff that was just kind of keep propelling the story forward, like kind of just keep splintering the family. But I guess in a way, it kind of ended in a scenario that I kind of expected. I didn't expect Janice to shoot him, for one thing. I didn't expect that to happen at all. I figure, if anything, Janice was going to leave him high and dry somehow, because I felt like she was in a position where, now I could just be wrong, could have been misreading the whole thing, but I thought her position in the show was going to be, she's going to kind of weasel her way back to the top, you know, because she did liken herself and did kind of describe herself as daddy's little girl. And we do remember the flashbacks where her dad used to take her to like the amusement park to do like the incognito meetups with the other guys before he was caught. So I thought this was kind of like Janice's way of moving up the ladder fairly quickly, maybe positioning herself up at the top, because who knows what was going to happen with the Olivia thing, because Olivia still is sitting on a package of some sort that they did make mention of a couple episodes back. And I'm not sure if they made mention of how much that package is going to be worth at this point, but it's going to be kind of like a hefty size, right? So Janice being gone is kind of a bummer, but I'm assuming she's going to be back at some point. Same thing with whatchamacallit, God, what was it? Lost track of it. Like the pussy angle and everything happening with that. I don't know what exactly is going to be his end game, so to speak, because it feels like he's burned bridges on all sides, and with everything he's like burning, like I said, he's burning bridges on both sides. Like he's falling out with Tony and the boys, and even on the other side with the FBI guys like Skip, they're not wanting him either. Like he's trying to position himself into some sort of brotherhood, some sort of family, because he's burning bridges, but he can't find a place or a position for himself. You know, he doesn't. He can't find himself he can't find it. He's looking for a safety net once this all blows over. But I think the realization's hitting him that once this case is made against Tony and he's like prosecuted and convicted and all that good stuff and jailed or imprisoned or whatever, he's gonna do his own time for, I believe they said it was selling heroin. Which I guess in one sense he's getting off easy because he's involved with murders and all that stuff, conspiracies and shit. So just doing time for dealing, I guess that's his deal for selling heroin. I guess that's in a way that's fine. He's getting off easy, but I don't know. I kind of want to know what exactly is going through his head, right? Because he seems like he's in a position where he feels kind of like pathetic. And speaking of pathetic, the stuff with Tony and the Gumar, like I'm sad about it. Like it sucks that, you know, people are in relationships like this, the toxicity of it, and they finally they think that there's nowhere else to go or to turn to, so they kind of take these drastic measures to stay together. And the fact that it kind of like drew Carmela in, and her kind of jealousy, like coming from both sides. Like everyone's fighting wars on both sides, right? Tony with Uncle June and Richie with, you know, Janice and Tony and everything like that, and Carmela with Janice's wedding, as well as Tony and the Gumar. It's like everyone has like a fight. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But you know, I'm kind of glad that Carmela was able to come full circle and use, even though it was a little fucked up, use the excuse Because to her, she didn't believe it, right? Like, to her, she said, I almost believed you. So to her, I can't fault her for not believing it or taking it seriously, because to her, she thinks it's just another excuse from Tony, right? So she's just throwing that excuse back at him. She's like, if I have to chauffeur AJ around, if I had to pick out stuff for Meta or whatever, XYZ, then I'm going to commit suicide. So I was like, damn, that's fucked up to say, but giving Tony a taste of his own medicine, even planning a trip to Rome with one of the wives, I love it. Not gonna lie. I know how you guys kind of feel about the wives, saying that, they deserve their position here. They don't necessarily have any reason to be upset. I disagree. I mean, in some ways I agree, in some ways I disagree. I guess it all kind of depends on how you look at it, right? Because like you guys said, I can see where you guys are coming from, because Carmela was involved in this for 18 years. 18 years. And all of a sudden, there's problems. So yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, if we're just looking at it here, like as if we're just watching a TV show, without all that extra baggage here, I feel bad for her. Like, how could you not, right? I don't know. That's just me though. With Richie being gone now, I don't know. I just felt like he was gonna be like one of the main villains, like maybe for another season. But then it kind of brings me over to questioning whether or not Uncle June is being, is he being 100% truthful here? Like he's definitely spitting some truth, because he wanted to get rid of Richie in a way, because he started talking to what's his name, Calzone man, and he's like, let's think about this logically. It makes more sense for me to side with Tony, because Richie, no one respects him. He can't sell to whatever, But Tony, he's huffing and puffing, but he has the respect of everybody. So June, like he accepted the defeat. He went to Tony. He told Tony what was going on here, and I actually really like that. But I'm wondering if there's an ulterior motive to that, because now June may have got brownie points with Tony, but is he going to use that against Tony in the future? You know what I mean? Like, Tony's going to drop his guard a little bit, and then June strikes to kind of take back the position as head honcho. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. There's so many moving parts in this episode. It's definitely one of my favorite episodes of the entire series thus far. I'm just kind of scrubbing through this to make sure I got covered everything. But yeah, I mean, going forward, what's going to happen in the next episode? The next episode is the finale. Now, it feels like this should have been the finale, right? But now, if the next one's the finale, I don't really know what to expect. Unless they make moves with Pussy in some ways. Because if Janice is gone, Richie's dead, they could have a June Tony thing. But I doubt that. They might want to keep that for the next season, right? So this has to be some sort of wrap up to the story, or maybe we're going to introduce... No, I have an idea. Richie's son. We were just introduced to him, and his dad is dead and missing. He's probably going to want to find out what happened with Janet. He's going to figure it out, for sure. All right, I can see where the story's going to go a little bit. In terms of where the season's going to end, though, I guess I'll have to just allow the writing and the storytelling to take me where it needs to go. I don't want to guess too much, because if I am right, I'm like, oh man. But, I like being surprised. Really good episode, though. Like, I'd have to give this a 10. Like, there's this, everything about it, it just balanced so well. Everyone had something to do. There was twists and turns. The acting was great. Writing was great. The direction, everything about it was just done really well. And even, like, at the end there with Janice calling Tony for help after she killed Richie, I didn't know what her plan was. I thought she was going to completely, like, continue being the snake in the grass, but who knows what's going to happen going forward, because it looked like Tony and Janice made up for the time being. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing going forward or not, but it's definitely progress in some way. Let me see. I don't think there's anything else to mention here, really. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode. And Olivia here, she's all doped up on drugs, and I guess Tony's saying that she was on Prozac or something, and that makes her not remember things, so she's probably not even remembering all the terrible things she's done and said. So I don't know. They're probably going to keep that. Maybe she's going to spill the beans next episode and just like cause all sorts of craziness. I don't know. Let's just hop into the next episode at some point. Remember, hop on over to Patreon, you guys, if you guys want to catch the next episode right now, and plus multiple episodes ahead if you're watching this on YouTube, because this show is crazy good. I don't really have much else to say, so I think I'm just getting it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below, or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, go to support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Sopranos, which will be Season 2, Episode 13 of the Season 2. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.